Yoga is a Sanskrit word which means union or connection. So it's a connection with yourself, with those around you, with the environment, and a union with the divine.
Yoga is our Indian tradition. In ancient days, yogis, siddhas, they practiced yoga and they lived a peaceful and happy spiritual life.
For a complete and integral union, yoga has suggested 4 paths. One is karma yoga, which is the yoga of action. It is more for people who are very active, and it is a good way to prepare yourself for a silent mind. The second path is bhakti yoga. This is for people who are emotional, and it leads you to the divine and union with the divine through chantings, which is the main part of this yoga, and through prayers and rituals. The third part is Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga is the path of wisdom. It's the path of knowledge. So this is a way, the Vedanta way of looking at yourself and going and analyzing yourself deeper. Raja Yoga is the fourth path. This is the path where yoga, which are the asanas, and the pranayams are the main body of this yoga. Pranayam is a way of connecting the body, the breath, and the mind. We connect with a way that the breath is a link between the outer world of activity and the inner world of silence. It is a tool that we can work with easily to quieten our mind.
Yoga is now an international movement. I think that in itself, the human civilization moved from being in history from some division, partial. If you look history from a big telescope away, you see that there's some tendency to unification, and all the technologies, all the discoveries, all the wisdom are starting to spread all over the world, and that includes yoga. So yoga is now something that it's happening internationally, and you see it almost everywhere nowadays.
You go inside and you try to look for your soul, so you can quiet your mind so that you can connect to the divine inside of you. And at the same time, you need to be open to also receive the divine energy coming from above. So there is a double movement, and I guess the integral yoga is about opening to this double movement, but there is no predetermined way. Like each person has to find its own way, his own path to practice the yoga, and there is the aim, and then the path is different for everyone, and each one find his own path. Like I don't think Sri Aurobindo or Mother, like they gave some advice and some guidance, but they didn't say like this is the way and you have to do this, and if you do it you'll achieve that. It's more left to each one of us to find what's the way we connect to practice our yoga in our daily life.
One of the ideals of Auroville is integral yoga. It is therefore natural for us Aurovillians to team up, to take this activity to Auroville's bioregion.
Yoga in Auroville is, you cannot separate them, of course. The Auroville was created a yogini, the mother, and we live within her dream, basically. When I leave Auroville and then I come back, it's clear for me that we're living within a dream.
On the occasion of International Yoga Day, Auroville Foundation, Tayar, Arulvari School, YATRA team demonstrated 10 simple asanas in the villages as well as in schools. So we have screened 3 films on yoga. While watching this movie, the children and the villagers were very much interested, and we had a nice interaction and discussion about yoga. And we are very happy to give awareness about yoga in the villages.
The second component is demonstration. We go to every villages and we demonstrate the Yogasana by our Auroville school students.
I think the world needs yoga because people are getting more and more busy, more and more stressed, more and more detached from the essential values of what's important in life. So we need to expand the yoga and to increase the consciousness of people and the connection to the essential and to ourselves and our true beings, so that the world will be less crazy and people will be like more conscious of also taking care of other people, taking care of the planet, taking care of themselves. So it's a great idea to create an International Yoga Day that we can spread the awareness of yoga throughout the world. And for the future, we need more yoga in the world.